Ready? Welcome to video 2 of 3. So if you've not seen the first one, maybe go and check that out first. But I am looking at a bunch of old retro PC games, not big box games. This is more like the sort of, when they became more like CD cases, kind of like the Windows XP area, sort of around the 2000s. Got given a whole bunch of these. So there's a lot of stuff in there I mean, they're worth pence, right? So, but I thought I would go through them, show you what I got. And then ask you the question whether you play old video games or not, and how do you do it? Have you built an old Windows XP machine, Windows 98 SE, Windows XP Service Pack 3, before Millennium Edition, or are you virtualization through something like DOSBox and other products that are out there? Because hey, modern PCs very rarely have CD-ROMs in them, for instance. So how the hell do you get these games to run? Or do you just do it through things like services like GOG? So let's go, without any further ado, let's grab some games and run through them. The first one off the top of the box is Sonic All-Star Racing. Now, this has been put onto many things since, but again, this kind of came out in that XP era on the PC. So you're looking at sort of Pentium 4, Intel Core 2 Duo, that kind of timing. A great game. We then got Adventures Pinball Forgotten Island. There we go. There's going to be some rubbish in it for sure. By the way, if you see any of these, as I said in the previous video, any of these that really tickle your fancy or you need for your collection, let's say you are collecting these things, let me know. I'll probably just send it to you because I probably won't do anything with these. I would like to build a machine, but we'll see. This is a steel case of Frontline's Fuel of War. Looks quite cool. Someone apparently paid £7.50 for it. Not me. The cool on the back. Looks actually quite nice. Looks quite good condition. Looks a really sort of quality game. So that's that. It's not one I remember. The X2 games, I do remember these very well. These are great sort of flight simulator fighter games. Sort of the evolution of the Wing Commander games. So yeah, there's that. I have got my door open, so I'm afraid if there's a little background noise, I apologise for that. But I am trying to keep cool. Goblins 4. No idea. Never heard of it. It looks awful. Goblins 4. But it is complete. There is a manual in there, if you were that way inclined. This one is called War Leaders Clash of Nations. So there we go. Oh, it's got like a... Oh, that's fancy. A reactive cover. Don't see that very often. That's quite cool. Again, nicely laid out inside. Good quality. Combination of sort of strategy game, but even some actual in-person stuff going on there. So that's really cool. I like the look of that one, especially that cover. Great movie. I wonder if the game's any good. Black Hawk Down. Ah, okay. This one is worth talking about. So this is Freelancer, and I nearly bought this from CEX, I think for 50p. So now I'm kind of glad I didn't, because hey, I just saved 50p. Oh, run straight to the bank with that. But this game I have a lot of memories of. So this is the sort of successors to the Wing Commander games. After Wing Commander, it went to Star Lancer, and then after Star Lancer, it was Freelancer. And this is really cool. This game, I really enjoyed it. You get to kind of decide what you want to be, from that sort of pirate to merchant to all sorts of stuff. Traveling the galaxy, doing missions. Really cool game. This would be the first thing I put into a XP machine if I can get one up and running. You can't actually get this game on GOG.com. I don't know if it's to do with licensing, obviously, because it's Microsoft. But yeah, I'm really glad to see that in the box. That's genuinely something I want. If anything, it will be going up on sort of the wall or something because it's a display piece. Because I played the hell out of this game when I was younger. Freelancer, so good, so good. We've got Flight Simulator 2004. There we go. A Century of Flight. There's quite a few Flight Simulator games. In the previous video, there was a bunch of them. Star Trek Legacy on the PC. Again, nice that they, they have manuals in them and stuff back in these days. Much like you have with your other sort of console games and stuff. This one looks pretty cool if you're into Star Trek. Which I wouldn't say I'm a Trekkie, but I have no issue with, the movies and the TV series. The Picard era, I think, was very good. This is a great game. Medal of Honor, Pacific Assault. Medal of Honor series. The first time I played Medal of Honor, and you do the beach assault originally. Oh man, what an amazing game! But yeah. Lemmings 3D. Lemmings is a great series. I can't say I remember the 3D version very well, if at all. But there's Lemmings 3D for you. Another, actually, yes, I do remember playing this game. So another Star Trek game, Starfleet Commander. Much more your sort of RTS type game. In space, having epic space battles. Next up, we've got Battle Stations Midway. Cool. Oh, wow, okay. Star Wars, Empire at War. This, again, looks like a game I would definitely have a crack at. If I remember if I played this, I think I did. I think I would have definitely seen this around, but it's quite a hefty box as well. Like there's a manual, and I think, is that like a map or something? Yeah, there's definitely like an inlay there with, controls or weapon layouts and stuff. So this is quite a heavy CD case. Packed with goodness. Blitzkrieg, the anthology. A bit like there's a Heroes game where you're almost top down isometric view. That looks quite cool. Lego games, of course, one of those is going to be in there. There we go. Indiana Jones is Lego. How old this is, man, because it doesn't feel like this would be the XP era, but maybe it was. I'm just interested. No, 2008. That's well into Vista. Yeah, Windows Vista type time. Oh, doing a video, Blake. You coming to say hi? Hello. This is a PC game here. It's called First Eagles. Of course, it's a PC game. Great War. No idea. Never seen that one. We've got another Star Trek game, so Star Trek Armada 2. Another great looking RTS game. We've got another, there's already one in the other box, a Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. We've already seen that. We've got Sins of a Solar Empire. Good. Another Star Wars game, so Star Wars Empire at War, Forces of Corruption. So this is the expansion to the previous game. We've then got another Zoo Tycoon. Again, there was a Zoo Tycoon in the previous box. And, I wish I could say I was finishing on a high, but it's card games. There we go. Right, so that was box number 2. So thanks for watching that. I will be back again with box number 3. So yeah, give us a like, give us a subscribe if you fancy it. Lots of retro stuff going on here and hobby stuff. So yeah, we'll see you on the next video. Cheers all. Bye-bye.